2017 Toyota Prius Prime. This is the premium model. Color is called Blizzard Pearl. This replaces the old Prius Hybrid from the last generation. So all Prius Primes come standard with a smart key access system. So here's your key fob. So here's your lock, unlock, and your AC button, and your panic button. So to use the smart key access system, just make sure that the car is locked. The key's in your pocket. Walk up to the car. To unlock it, put your hand behind the door handle. It should chime at you, and it's unlocked. And to lock it, just press this little button on the top, and it should beep at you again. Coming inside, you have an ash-colored leather interior. It's two-tone, with a 10-way power driver's seat and a manual passenger seat. Here's your door panel. You have a little cup holder and a cubby. Here's your speaker. All four windows are one-touch automatic. Here's your window locks, your door locks, and your mirror controls. So this armrest is a soft touch leather, and these two pieces right here are soft touch plastic. I like the color of this car, like the interior and the exterior. I like how it's white outside and white inside. So since the Prius Prime has a smart key access system, you also have push button start. So just make sure that the key fob is anywhere inside the car. I'm going to leave it in the cup holder. Put your foot on the brake and press the power button to power. It's funny because this car is electric, you can't really hear anything. So the Prius Prime has a 3-spoke leather-wrapped steering wheel, and on the left side of the steering wheel are all of your audio controls. So here's your volume, channel selection, mode, trip for your trip computer, Bluetooth phone to answer the call and hang up, and your voice control button. On the right side of the wheel, you have all your menu selection and cruise control features, but just to the bottom of that is your cruise control stock. Here are your headlight controls, and here are your wiper controls. Just to the bottom, here's your dim switch, the traction control, automatic high beams, and your fuel cap release. And like I said before, all four windows are automatic. Up top, you have two 4.3-inch displays. One of them is your speedometer. You don't have a tachometer because obviously this car's a plug-in hybrid. And the other one is your informational display. So to use the information display, just use this button up here. Here are all of your system settings, your vehicle messages, your lane keep assist and adaptive cruise control, climate control, audio, turn-by-turn navigation, and your vehicle information. So here's your speedometer, your information screen, your gear select, clock, and vehicle warning lights. And up here is one crazy thing about the Prius Prime. You have an 11.6-inch touchscreen display, which reminds me of Tesla's, so you could fully control all of the vehicle's features by this screen. So first you can control the climate control. You have these are touch-sensitive buttons on the side to control your temperature, but everything else is here. So here are your modes, your settings, your fan speed, and here's your audio. So you have AM, FM, satellite radio, USB, iPod integration, Bluetooth audio streaming, and an aux jack. And you can reorder everything. And I like how this whole display shows the GPS when it's just when it's not in use. So let's go home. So it shows where we are. We're at M. Coleman Toyota. This is our menu. So all of your car information, like the weather and everything, real-time weather and traffic. Here's your Entune app suite. And this is just to set the destination of your GPS. Here's your Bluetooth phone. No phone is connected right now. I like that it shows a little Prius Prime at the top of the screen. It's pretty cool. And the gear select is really different on this car, because just put your foot on the brake, pull to the left and up for reverse, so it shows your backup camera with guidance lines, but they don't move with the wheel, and it has distant markers. Pull down for drive. Now the car's in neutral. Pull down again for drive, and push to park. So here's your drive mode selection, EV mode, and your EV auto mode. Let's go to the glove box. It is damped. It's pretty small, I was surprised about that, but it has enough space for like an iPad and some books. So the seats are pretty comfortable, they're actually pretty soft. They're pretty supportive too, I like that. And they're not too firm. You know, this is a comfortable car to sit in. And I like that it's all two-tone with the white and the black all through the car. So up here, the Prius Prime isn't available with a sunroof, but here are your light controls, your door light controls to switch if you want the lights on while the door's open, and here's a little sunglass compartment. You have two sunshades with lights and mirrors. You have a manual dimming mirror since this is the premium, this isn't the advanced. We'll get into trim levels later in the video. So down here is your Qi wireless charging, which as of right now, 2016, it doesn't work. This is a 7 Plus and it doesn't have wireless charging. But if you have an Android phone like a Galaxy, you can wirelessly charge your phone. For us iPhone people, you do have an aux jack and a USB port. And here's a little 120 volt power outlet. You also get two cup holders which can change size, which is nice. Coming to the center, you have a leather armrest which is in black. Here's the button to press it open, and it opens to the side, which is interesting. Let's turn on the lights. So it's a two-tier system, so you have this little removable and slidable tray, and it goes deep down. I know you might not be able to see it, but it's felt lined at the bottom, but everything else is plastic. But overall, it's a nice design in the Prius. It's very open and airy. I feel like the dash goes by really far. I like that. So let's get to the back of the Prius. I think it's also pretty interesting that it makes a little noise. It makes a little song for you when you shut it off and turn it on. So in the back of the Prius, get the same two-tone leatherette interior, same soft touch leather armrest. The rear windows are automatic. There's an air vent. Now the driver's seat is all the way back in its tracks, and I have about 2 inches of legroom. But one thing about the Prius Prime that makes it different, well, another thing, is that it's only a 4-seater car. So you have 2 cup holders in the front, a little center console, which it's fairly deep, and that's all you get. But the rear seats are pretty comfortable themselves. They're rear seats, but they're actually pretty supportive. They look good too. Like, you still get the same two-tone interior. Now coming to the trunk of the Prius Prime, you use this little touch-sensitive button. It's not power-assisted. You get about 20 cubic feet of volume behind, but one thing is that the floor is a little bit raised. The seats are 60-40 split, and to close it, just pull on this handle. So let's pop open the hood. The car will beep at you if you leave it on, and the key fob is on you, just to warn you. So the hood latch is right above the Toyota emblem to the right, and you pull to the left. So at first the hood prop might confuse you. It's actually connected to the hood, and it goes down here. So you have a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder that makes 95 horsepower on its own and 105 pound-feet of torque. Now with the electric motor, in EV mode you'll make 101 horsepower. And in hybrid mode, you'll make 121 horsepower, just like the regular Prius. Now, it's funny, the car is actually on right now, but it's running on electric right now. So using regular unleaded fuel, using gas only, you should be expecting 54 miles per gallon. And on gas and electric, you should be expecting 133 miles per gallon electric. So now let's check out the exterior. So let's turn on the headlights and the hazards. And let's roll down the automatic window. So coming to the front of the Prius Prime, you have standard quad beam LED headlights. I really like the shape of the grille. It looks like it's indented, but it's not. Excuse the helicopter in the background. You have LED turn signals and LED daytime running lights, which aren't on right now. Here's your plug-in hybrid badge. And you have vortex generators like all new Toyotas have. So here's your gas cap. And I really like the taillights of the Prius Prime. They really make it look different than the regular Prius. So you have full LED taillights and LED brake lights. And you also get LED turn signals, but halogen reverse lights. Your license plate lights and your backup camera. And right here is your electric charging port. So the Prius Prime has 3 trim levels, but all models get the same 15-inch alloy wheels, so they all look the same from the outside, except some minor differences. So there's the Plus, which is $27,100, the Premium, which is $28,100, and the Advanced, which is $33,100. All of them get the same amount of fuel economy and electric fuel economy. And all of them get the same 1.8-liter 4-cylinder with the CVT. The only transmission available is a CVT. This particular model was $30,133. The competitors of the Prius Prime would be other cars such as the 2017 Ford Fusion Energy, the 2017 Chevy Volt Premier, and the 2017 Hyundai Sonata plug-in hybrid. These are just some of the plug-in hybrid competitors of the Prius. I'm sure there's more. The Fusion starts at $33,995. The Volt starts at $38,445, and the Sonata starts at $35,435. So the Prius Prime is the cheapest one in the group. And you do get a fair amount of options when you get the Prius, but the base model Prius Prime doesn't get that 11.6-inch touchscreen. It just gets a 7-inch touchscreen display. But it's still very well equipped for the price. So I hope you all enjoyed getting up close and personal with the 2017 Toyota Prius Prime Premium today. And if you have any questions about the Prime or the dealer that I was working at, Jim Coleman Toyota, just leave a comment down in the comment section below and I'll get back to you soon. So thanks for watching and have a good day.